Hey guys, thanks for joining me again here at the RC shop behind the scenes in the Creepy Crawler's garage. This is where I give updates of what's going to be going on in Sunday's episode, and also give updates of just what's going on in the as far as the channel in general. So the first thing I wanted to talk about, like I said, is kind of give you a little sneak preview of what's going to be going on in this Sunday's episode. So two things. One, we're going to again be working on the Frank special. Of course, this is the giveaway for the 1,000 sub special. And I want to thank everybody who took the time to help out with that as far as pushing us towards that 1,000 sub mark we need, then we can have the big party here in the shop and give away the Frank special to one of you guys. So I really thank you guys for helping out with doing that. But like I said, this Sunday we'll be working on that again. You can see I've already got the bead locks in for the tires, and we'll be working on some other things here as far as tearing this down. Last RC shop episode, we kind of talked about what we're planning on doing with the shop, or doing with this truck, and how we're going to try to keep that under $100, which I think I've got some ideas of how we're going to achieve that to build a nice crawler, but keep it under that $100 build-up budget. So yeah, anyways, look forward to that this Sunday. Moving forward again, working with Frank as usual. We all know how that can go, so we'll see how it works out. But yeah, we'll get back at the Frank special. But what I also wanted to update you guys on is what's going on with the channel itself, which has I've got a new program I just came out yesterday. In fact, I'll put a little link up top here for you if you want to check it out. But basically, it's I'm calling it Models by Tandem. Basically, it's just me building 1/20th scale, 1/24th scale car models. Now, I don't know if you guys are into that, if y'all necessarily build just regular plastic models, no motors, no servos, no transmitters, just stagnant models. If not, that's okay, but I would say check it out anyways. In fact, I was going to give a little preview of what's going on, so let me zoom in. Let me get this to focus. There we go. So you can see, like, this is what we're working on in this series. By the way, these episodes will be coming out Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. They're basically just little 5-minute episodes, nice and short. But even if you guys don't build necessarily stagnant plastic models like this, there's a lot of techniques in building these, especially in the painting and in the construction of these, that do apply to the bigger trucks too, I think. In fact, I used some of the techniques I use in smaller scale plastic models. I used some of those techniques when I was building the Marlin crawler for the Highway 1 guys. A lot of the techniques used for this apply. So it might be worth checking out for you guys who are just into RC and not necessarily into actual model building. By the way, I'm going to keep this all automotive oriented, probably mainly race cars, quite honestly, because that's what I'm into. But I also want to keep it automotive oriented, just to keep this channel more automotive oriented. But again, I just want to also give a sneak preview if this is something you're looking at. So this is it's the motor and gearbox exhaust out of a Honda. What is it? The SA272. It's the 1965 Honda F1 car. This particular model is actually the Mexico Grand Prix winner. But anyways, this is the motor and gearbox out of it. And you can see, if I can keep it in focus, what I'm trying to show, some of the techniques in these videos is like weathering and how and realism, I guess you could say. And I hope this looks relatively real. I know it's small in my hand, but the idea is, so with this one especially, it's going to actually be, I'll end up doing a diorama with it, and it's going to be sitting in the pits post-race. So the idea is I want to make this, and of course the rest of the car, look like it's post-race used. So hopefully you can see, I can't focus too well, but you can see that there's actually some wear and tear on this. There's some weathering I've been doing to it, that kind of thing. Anyways, these are also techniques that you can use on the bigger scale trucks. So like I said, even if this is not something necessarily you do, or maybe you haven't done since you were a kid or whatever, these are techniques that probably could also be applied, or can be applied, to the big trucks. So anyways, I just wanted to point that out. Want to give y'all updates what's going on. Frank special's coming up. Oh, also we got another special project that I hope to have finished up, that I've actually been working on for a while now. I guess I can give a little insight. It's a 3D modeling job. That should be done for Sunday, and I'll have the footage on it and give y'all a look at that, which will actually also apply to the Frank special, something special for the Frank special, I guess you could say. But anyways, look for that this Sunday in the RC shop episode. Look for the models by tandem Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Speaking of Saturday, I'll also be bringing back Saturday Race Day, again keeping it in the automotive theme for the channel. It is gaming, but it's going sim racing, arcade to sim racing. I think I'm going to be playing F1 2018 just because that's what I want to play. I think once we finish that, we'll probably start up or restart up my iRacing career. We'll go that way with actual straight sim racing. And maybe some of you guys would be interested in that. I don't know. I'm gonna try to format it where it's not long and drawn out and tedious to watch, where it's hopefully a little more interesting. I'm still working on the formatting for that. But anyways, look for that too. And again, I always thank you guys for joining me here behind the scenes. I always like to give you guys that choose to join me for these type episodes a little insight of what's going on, a little behind the scenes information. I thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscription button. It really helps out the channel, along with likes and comments. That really helps out the channel. And just thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.